I had the chance to listen to Scaled And Icy for the first time in quite a bit because in recent weeks I've been working on musicals. This is the next one that I'm working on. So I haven't had a lot of chance to listen to much music, so I put on Scaled And Icy as I was driving to work today, listening to it from top to bottom, and I was trying to come up with theories, trying to figure out what was I missing without overcomplicating everything, thinking about theories that I covered on this channel, but I kept going back to the biggest plot hole within the Dima storyline, which is, was Josh done there in the making of this album? In the Dima storyline sense, we know in the real world sense he was in California, Tyler was in Ohio, but in the Dima storyline sense, a lot of signs point that Josh maybe wasn't there when they recorded this album, because the cover at the beginning of the live stream was like, where is Josh? Come out, you idiot, come to Dima. And it's shown he's not there. Josh we see in the live stream is all a dream, because it's all Tyler's daydream, as symbolized by Tyler putting the guitar at the foot of trash, Tyler's imagination at the end of the live stream experience, and going back to where he started. So, that out of the way, I was listening to Scaled And Icy, trying to come up with something. Then I noticed the album was very conversational. There's a lot of talk of Tyler singing to someone. Tyler singing to you. You appears a lot in songs, such like most songs. Don't you shy away. I just pray that I'm not losing you. Will never take it. You are formidable to me. You should bounce, man. We come for you, no chances. There are others on this album that I cannot think of at the top of my head. So I started thinking about, who is you? Who is you? This may be going to the deep end, but good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a good day today. Hope your day's going well and hope it continues to go well. Let's get right into this theory, the little theory homebrew. Let's go. Who is you? So, the most common answer, and the one's probably right, and without overthinking, is that you is just general term for the citizens of Dima. Because most likely it is. Because, I mean, it's propaganda. This is the message that Dima wants to send to its citizens. And it has Bandito messages sprinkled throughout it. So, the Banditos are telling people that they should bounce out of Dima. Don't they shy away. Never take it. And then the outside, and then the second verse to Mulberry Street, talking about synthetic highs, and so on and so forth. Bandito messages within no chances. That's the most likely scenario. The next thing is Clancy. A lot of people will point that this album is directed right towards Clancy, inciting Redecorate as talking about Clancy's journals, which, I mean, makes sense because of the journals have been found, which they were found. Dima can choose to keep them on display or redecorate them in their own meaning, and a lot of this can just be talking to Clancy. Clancy, don't you shy away. You are formidable to me, and I just pray that I'm not losing you to whatever Dima is putting you through. If you're alive, of course. And so, and then people will point to the Shy Away music video with Tyler on the payphone talking to someone. We never see this person, and it's been speculated who Tyler is talking to, and a lot of people say Clancy. A lot of people will point out Tyler talking to Clancy there. Another way, another person who could be you, or the Banditos, that it could be the bishops going to Tyler, hey, Tyler, write a song to the Banditos warning them about Dima. I don't know why I went to a Vince McMahon. You're fired. That sort of thing. But it could be just a message to the Banditos from inside Dima's walls, letting them know that I'm alright. I'm just making a propaganda album right now, but I put messages in for the citizens of Dima, so really a dual meaning. Then I thought about the plot hole. And I thought, what if Scaled And Icy is directed at Josh Dun? Because the biggest thing we don't understand is how do we get from Levitate to any of the music videos in the Psy era? How do you get to Saturday, for example? How do we get to Shy Away? How do we get to Choker? The biggest, of course, the biggest one's how do we get the choker? But definitely from Levitate to Saturday, how do we get there? If Josh is outside of Dima, well, this album could be directed to Josh, where Tyler is signaling, Dima is making Tyler signal for help, or Tyler is signaling for something. It entices Josh to come into Dima, and to where we eventually get to the Saturday music video. Fake brainwash, Josh surrendering. It's honestly very hard to think about because of just how. And the lyric that really struck me out the most is I just pray that I'm not losing you. Because I feel as though that in Leave the City, Tyler is starting to give up hope. I mean, he's tired of tending to this fire. He's used up all he's collected. Anything he's getting tired. So I just pray that I'm not losing you. Could be just a cry for help to Josh, saying, hey, I hope that I'm not losing you. Hope that I'm not losing the Banditos. I hope you haven't moved on without me. And feeling the same ways that he felt in Choker. I see. And all what Choker is about, just choking on the circumstance, choking getting out of Dima every single time and getting drugged back in. And Tyler possibly signing some sort of deal to record this propaganda album, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, those are my thoughts. It wasn't, don't get me wrong, I still need to grind this out. I'm gonna ask for your help for this. As soon as I got to work, I went straight to a meeting. Then I was programming lights. Then I came home and I started working on this musical. So, all fun stuff. But yeah, so let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Again, I most likely overcooked this little egg right here, and it's probably the first one. It's probably Citizens of Dima, probably just everyone. And I'm just trying to nail down one person, but something we should definitely figure out is who's on the phone call with Tyler in the Shy Away music video, because, I mean, who is that? Now I have another video about the Shy Away music video that'll be in 2 days. Tomorrow's just for side bands. But in 2 days we will talk about, I'm thinking of my schedule, but yeah, in 2 days we'll talk about this idea, this theory I have for Shy Away, specifically the music video. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, and good night, more importantly, have a good day, and I'll see you later.